The Local Show, sponsored by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement, on NewsRadio 570 WSYR, on 106.9 FM, and live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. The Local Show features in-depth conversation with business owners, employees, and influential business leaders throughout Central New York, exploring their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in our growing community. The Local Show is produced locally by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Back into the fold, you found The Local Show right here on 570 WSYR. It's a happy new year, taking down all of the decorations around the house, and kind of a bittersweet thing.
Undecking the halls.
Yeah.
Judy did that. She, I helped with some of the heavy lifting. But she went through it all. And
sounds good to me. Gary Craig is with us right now. He's the co-owner of Climate Smart Storage, which is over on South Bay Road, across from the Delta Sonic and the Carvel, which is one of my favorite ice cream places.
You can't have Carvel anymore, Tom.
No, well, and not anymore, or else I'll be in the hospital again.
Yes.
No, that's not true. It's not when I eat. It's when I have too much crap for a long period of time. But, now and again, having an ice cream, that's fine.
I just checking. I want you healthy because you make me look good.
Well, right. You want me healthy only because I have to operate this microphone.
Because it's all about me. There we go.
That's all. But Gary, how have you been, buddy?
Great.
Good. You sucking on a lozenge? You had a little cold, did you?
I did for several weeks, and every once in a while I get a little bit dry. So
all that.
Keep that in there.
Believe me, you can't sound worse than Steve.
That's true.
So don't worry about
a lot of storage places in the South, and some of them will say they have climate. A lot of self-storage places, but some of them look nearly as nice as yours. Up here, they tend to be, a field full of sheds. Down there, they got something going down there a little bit, don't they?
They're much different down there. Typically, multi-story facilities. Although there are a lot of them, like you see here,
just the aluminum type things,
metal garage.
Yeah, metal garage. But not yours. Yours is like a 5-star hotel, really.
Well, for storing your goods. Yes.
Yeah, for storing
the goods. Don't complain.
Yeah, I don't know if I asked you this before. Can you store vehicles in there?
We cannot in our building.
Okay.
You can drive in and park, but if you don't move it, nobody else can get through because it is a drive-through.
It is a drive-through, which this time of year is great because you can come in no matter what the weather is, unload in the dry, and take an elevator or on the ground floor to your unit.
Right. So the place we're talking about is, like Tom said, near the Carvel. To me, it's across from the Delta Sonic because that's my by the airport. Before we started talking here, we were talking about the reviews. Tell me about your reviews.
Well, at this point, we have 267 5-star reviews for the staff, and one of the things that's a little different about us than most facilities, we have sometimes 2 full-time people on staff, and the reason for 2 people is that. Being open 5 days or 6 days a week from 9 to 5:30, we need coverage when people are off and everything else. So sometimes there are 2 people there, other times only 1. But they do a great job with customer service, and there's several examples of those that I'd like to talk about.
Yeah, tell me a story or two.
Well, one of them, we had a tenant from I believe Canada, came in, put their goods in their unit, left, and never locked it. And our staff does a daily walkthrough, checking various units, and they saw this one unit without a lock. They contacted the people and they said, "Well, we're out of the country. What can we do?" We put a lock on it for them.
Sure.
And then when they come back, we'll take our lock off and they can put their lock on it.
Right.
So that's one of the kinds of things that we do.
Yeah.
One of the most interesting stories, I think, is the one where we have a client who has some physical impairment and had trouble finding and returning to her unit.
Well, it's a little confusing in there. They all look the same, right?
It's quite a maze. So what initially was happening was our staff would walk them to the unit, wait till they did what they were going to do, and then walk them back out. And then finally what we ended up doing was putting just paper signs on the wall.
Just for that individual.
For that individual, and the woman loves it. Because now she can go to and from our unit without anybody getting involved.
Yeah, a lot of those places aren't even staffed.
No, they typically aren't, and some of them say, we'll call you back within so many hours and that type of thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Let me ask you this. Do you have bathrooms there?
Yes.
Tom likes bathrooms.
Well, that's a great thing because, you just never know. You go to do, an hour's worth of work at your storage unit and all that, and now you got to go to the bathroom, and there's no facilities. That would stink.
Yeah, there are on 2 floors. First floor and the third floor.
So,
good.
Would you, Tom, if I went to a storage place, got my stuff, I wouldn't take the time to write a review. I'd be like, it was there. Oh. I mean, to a degree, it seems odd to me that there's that many reviews. So people must be excited or impressed. I wouldn't. I'd be like, okay, it did it. But a lot of reviews, and they're 5 stars too.
And some of it is because when staff does something, the people remark to them. They say, well, write a review. And we've got a little URL right there on the counter, and they can do it. So we make it easy for them.
Yeah.
But I think it's the customer service that really encourages them to do that.
Explain the climate thing, because in case someone missed it. So it's not just heated. There's more to it. Explain the whole climate thing.
Most of the better self-storage facilities are heated and cooled, but don't do anything to manage relative humidity. And relative humidity can be a problem with certain kinds of goods.
Sure.
And in fact, another aspect of our client service is we do have some pockets in our building where the relative humidity is slightly different. And if someone comes to us and said, I want a little more control, we can direct them to a unit in that part of the building that will give them more control.
And that's like paper stuff has something to it, doesn't
it? Paper stuff, yeah, but also musical instruments.
Oh, okay.
And
do people store musical instruments?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Wow.
Like reeds and things like that would probably be.
Guitars and string instruments.
Because things can go out of tune very easily.
Yeah. Well, so information, it's there. Climate Smart Storage, right across from Carvel if you're Tom, Delta Sonic if you're me, where the airport road comes out there. Phone number, 810-3419. The big area code, 315, Tom. 810-3419. Gary, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.